also called the Painted Desert. So we're gonna find out. And you guys are too. Let's hit the road and keep exploring. I think petrified wood is historic wood, and I think it can grow about almost anywhere. Hey y'all, I think petrified wood can be found anywhere because one time we found a petrified tree. That's not in the petrified forest. Hey y'all, I think what lives in the petrified forest is some birds, deer, and maybe a bear or two. Hey y'all, I think the animals we're gonna find in petrified forest is foxes, Apache, pocket rat, and some moose. I think the petrified forest is going to be a lot of trees and tall trees and forests. So, I think when I look at the petrified forest, the scenery is going to be like a forest, some trees. I think they're going to look living, but they're actually not. They're fossilized. And I think some are going to be on the floor. Maybe there's going to be some stumps. And I think some are going to be tall and some are going to be short. The colors I'm going to see is this green for the leaves, this gray for the rock, and maybe if there's like some dust or some like dust or sand, I think it's going to be that color. And for the bark and the wood, I think I'm going to see this color. Petrified forest when it doesn't look like a forest at all. It looks like a desert.
Well, you got to remember this whole area was underwater at a time called the Primordial Sea. And as the sea receded, all of a sudden this became a forest. It had lots of water. And we had trees, huge trees that grew in this whole area. As Earth changed and the water went away, it just became more and more desert. Well, what happened was the trees died out. They weren't tall like regular trees, and as they died out, what happens? They fall down. And because of this water, it became a desert. The trees laid there, and they didn't rot like they do in the normal forests that we're used to, and they continued to dry out, and the cell structure of the forest, of the wood, changed and became rock. So really, when we say petrified, think about the shape, the size, the logs that were there, okay? But now they're rocks, okay? And that's why they're standing up, they're laying down.
Thank you very much.
All right.
round trip. That's really cool. Now let's hit the road and keep exploring. Desert is a smaller location inside of the Petrified Forest in Birmingham and Jefferson County.
This is what it would feel like to walk on the moon. It's crunchy and powdery all at the same time. Gray and colorful, almost indescribable. If you step, feel like you're gonna leave footprints because you feel it crunch. Then you look behind you and there's nothing there.
Okay, we ready to do our pledge? Okay, oh, right on the floor. Right hand. Okay, as a junior ranger, I promise to preserve and protect our national parks so that future junior rangers can enjoy them too. Alright. Word.
Yep, and we see lots of petrified wood that they built together with mud. It's really cool is because it's more than one person. It was a whole community. Yep, and it's cool how there was actually 8 rooms.